Now, where is that kind of magic spot? Oh, kind of. You can't even see the log, but you can't walk around it. Okay, there it is. Well, there should be a way for me to get up there. There's just so many quad wings up there. Aren't there? They're not letting me, like, switch. Get him. Just have to wait for Ricky. He'll do it. There we go. Just get all of them to spawn for me. Did I miss that? I missed it. Yeah, this will do the trick. Alright, let's get this started. 8. Say sorry. There's 2. But that's it. Anytime we want to get in there and help. Alright, last one here. Debuff resist, topple resist, and daze resist. Sure. Quick step, I guess. Even though I don't really need it at this point. Electric Plus just doesn't sound that great. And I have so much other stuff for that. No. Just so much going on here. I'll take all that. Is that it? I don't see anything else. Oh, down there. Daze tension now. Oh, second one there. Thought it looked like a especially bright light. But it looks like we are done here, so let's head back. And we can turn this into Nopo Rick. We can let him know he did his dirty grunt work. We're done. Don't make me do it again. So yeah, all I need now are bolt elements and black liver beans. And then I can fully upgrade Colony 6. No surprises on the black liver beans. Oh, he's still not here. Okay. Let's make it 5 so that I don't have to like chase him down. There he is. So, which is more challenging? 10 enemies or 1 enemy? Well, we're gonna say 1 enemy again. 1 enemy? I suppose as it being Nick's final test, he does need a challenge. I shall have him fight one. When you next sees him, he will have become a great warrior. Thank you for all of your help. So yeah, it doesn't really change. He says, great work, let us finishing this. And we have finished Nick's final test. 28,000 gold, 40,000 experience, attack plus, and attack stability 4. Either one of which really appealed to me. Or anything else? Looks like that is it. He just is still complaining about McCrish at that point. Alright, so let's head back to Reconstruction HQ. if only to get a better idea of what I was able to do here. Because I feel like I was able to go kind of a little bit above and beyond what I was normally able to do. But I'm only at 87% completion and 141 population. That's not bad. Primarily, I need to get the black liver beans and the bolt elements. Yeah, that really is it. And then I can max everything out. Of course, I have to invite a couple more people, but only 9 more people can come. But I still have 13 percentage points to go. So with that done, we are going to head out and take care of a couple of these heart-to-hearts that we have available for us. There's 5 in particular that we want to do. We're going to start in Colony 9. This one's going to be the residential district. This one, I thought I could do after the Mechon attack on the colony, but I'm not sure why I didn't do it before. Maybe I didn't realize that it had to be at night, but this one should have been the other way. This one should have been available for me for some time. We're going to need Dunban and Rhine. This is their highest level affinity one. This is the pink heart one. This one's called Watching Over Them. Sorry, Ryan. I know it's a bit late to be striking up a conversation. It's okay, no worries. Something you want to talk about? This is difficult to ask, but what's your opinion of Fuhrer and Shulk as a couple? What? I'm being quite serious. Come on, man. Where'd this come from? I figured I'd be the last person you'd ask. The 3 of you have been inseparable since forever. Who else would I ask? Okay, when you put it like that, I wouldn't say they're a couple, but they mean a lot to each other. That seems like a reasonable assessment. Yep, but lately I've been thinking. If you're that close to someone, sometimes you miss the obvious. I see you share my view. So we're on the same page for once. We should not need to see this as a cause for celebration. I am and will always be your ally. You and I share the same goal. So, what are you going to do about them two then? Absolutely nothing. What? Why ask me then? I figured you were thinking it was time to step in. I wanted to know your opinion. It doesn't mean we should act on it. You sure? If they're not going to do anything about it themselves, knowing whether to intervene or not is something you must learn. Trust me when I say they are fine. Just continue looking out for them. Alright, I get it. No point arguing, I suppose. I'll leave it to you, Dunban. Thank you, Ryan. After talking to you, I feel more certain about how to handle them. And that means a lot. Alright, so that is 1 down. Our next one takes us to... This one takes us to Dunban's house. Once again, one that I feel like I could have done before. But this one is going to be between Rhine and Fuhrer. We're going to go to Dunban's house for it. Even though it's also, you know, Fiora's house, but that doesn't seem to come up too much here. This is purely just Dunban's house. So let's head inside and hear more about Fiora's cooking. Once again, I don't even know why this one has to take place after you change over to Fuhrer. I feel like the affinity doesn't carry over, and maybe that's why, but it carried over the other heart-to-heart, so I don't see why it wouldn't carry over here as well. But we have Fiora's cooking. Nice. What are you cooking, Fuhrer? It's a secret. Don't be nosy. If I tell you, it'll spoil the surprise. Yeah, but I just wanted to know so my belly would shut up for a minute. Oh, did you want some too? I don't know if I made enough. Of course I want some. Your food is the best. If you're cooking, there's no way I'd turn it down. You know, The only ones who ever say that are you and Dunban. That Shulk, no manners. Whatever I give him, he says it's tasty. But I honestly don't think he can tell either way. It's like he has no sense of taste at all. Yeah, I do wonder about him sometimes. But that's just how he is. I wouldn't think too hard about it. He eats it, so he must like it. You keep on cooking for him. Don't you worry, I'm going to. So, when can we eat? And there's me thinking you cared about something other than food. Oh, did you say something? Was it about food? I don't mind if I do. Hands off, Ryan. I haven't finished cooking it yet. But I'm so hungry. You wouldn't leave a grown man starving now, would you? I will if you don't keep your grubby paws away until it's ready. Right, that's it. You've had enough already, Ryan. You're not getting any more today. What? But Fuhrer, I told you I'm starving here. I guess I can't stop you being you. Okay, you can have some more, but only a little. Yes, you're the best, Fuhrer. Shulk's a lucky man. That's enough out of you, mister. Go and tell Shulk dinner's ready. And we got that done. Once again, not entirely sure why we needed to be, well, like this with Fuhrer before we got to see it, but that's the way that it works. All right, next one is going to take us to the main entrance of Colony 6. This one is along the street. There's so many shops there that I don't need anymore. This one's going to be between Dunban and Shulk. So let's go ahead and swap them in. And we will head along the street and get ourselves the pink affinity between them. In order for this one to happen, I believe we need a certain level of... I think it's nature? We need some sort of reconstruction for this one. What did we need for strength of heart here? That's the name of it. You need nature up to level 3 for this one to work. Strength of heart, though. Let's see it. Incredible. To think this was all rubble not so long ago. That it was. The reconstruction is progressing very rapidly indeed. And the population is growing day by day. It just goes to show. People can achieve anything when they really work together. Teamwork can fell insurmountable obstacles. Looking back on the Battle of Sword Valley, well, it's a miracle I survived. It's because you're Dunban. Because I'm a hero, you mean? I'm no hero. I'm not strong enough to be called that. Don't be silly, you're Dunban, the hero of the Homs. No one's stronger than you. Shulk, tell me something. What do you think of when you talk about strength? Strength of the heart. Good answer, Shulk. I expect nothing less from you. The weak of heart eventually lose all they have gained. The only problem is I don't know how to get stronger in that sense. I can't exactly do exercises for it. You raise a valid point. It all depends on how firm your convictions are. If you have firm convictions, you are strong of heart. Dunban, do you have any firm convictions? During my days as a soldier, I did anything I could to protect you all. So, I'd like to think so, I suppose. And that means you're strong of heart. You said so yourself. So you're a hero after all. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess that's not for me to say. Well, you'll always be a hero to me, Dunban. Remember, this is just my definition of strength. There must be countless other possible definitions out there. I bet everyone has their own. Either way, I'm glad you told me. It all makes sense to me somehow. True strength, it comes from willpower, right? No need to be thanking me. You figured that one out yourself. In truth, choosing not to fight is the nobler path. And that's something you realize already, isn't it? Anyway, I think it's time to head back. Good idea, let's join the others. They'll be waiting. Yeah, that's one of those things that comes up a lot in the martial arts movies. Like, true strength is to not fight. And I'm like, then what you been training for this whole movie? Why you been fighting so much? Alright, next one's going to be between Fuhrer and Dunban. Let's switch it around just a little bit here. There we go. And we will head over to Hope Farm so that we can get the next one. It's a purple affinity, and I think we need Galahad Fortress for this one. No, actually, it's the Agni Ratha Central Tower events, where we kind of learn about the past that we saw kind of when we entered Agni Ratha the first time. But this one is Recovery and Reflection. It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6. Yes, the devastation here was far worse than in Colony 9. There were two things we had that they didn't, Shulk and the Monado. Yes, not that their defense force was anything to sneeze at, but in the end the Mechon just overwhelmed them. It makes me sad. So many lives lost, and Charlotte lost someone so close to her. Many lives were sacrificed, more than could ever be justified. Even now that I know the reasons behind the Mechon's actions. Everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this. To protect those who we love, we must often sacrifice everything. It must have been really tough. The Colony 9 attack is so vivid in my mind. I can hear Shulk scream as the metal-faced Mechon attacked me. Shulk was a wreck after that. I'd never seen the boy so distraught. I imagine that's how the people of Colony 6 felt. I made up my mind after that. I decided I'd never endanger myself so thoughtlessly again. I should hope so too, Fuhrer. I won't forget his cries, and I don't wish to hear them again. I'll be more careful in future. That's my promise to you, Dunban. I won't throw my life away. I'll hold you to that promise. We'd all miss you too much if you were gone. Me, Shulk, Ryan. I know, it was a silly thing to do. No matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, we all need to stick together. Yes, that's the only way. Okay, I think it's time we were getting back to the others. They might be getting worried. After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dunban, hurry it up. I promise you, Fuhrer, I'll never let you come to such harm again. He was thinking that last one, but I already kind of have a whisper for his voice, so it's a little difficult to figure out how to do a whisper in that. Alright, so last one is in the park? I think it's in the park. Alright, so this one is going to take us back into Colony 6, into the park. I feel like we've already gotten this one, but maybe not. Have we done? We've done the rounds with Fuhrer before. I should actually go around this way. It's better for me. Plus, it's our first time kind of through the tree-lined street this time. No, I guess not. Alright, so this one is between Fuhrer and Ricky. So let's bring Ricky back into the proper order. And we'll do this heart to heart. For this one, you need to have a park. So I think that's special level 3 that you need in order for this one to show up. This is quiet time. This park is very pretty. There's a park in Colony 9, but it's nothing quite like this. Park bring back memories for Fuhrer? It does, actually. It brings back a lot of memories. Shulk and me used to play in the park in Colony 9. Ricky loved memories. Park reminds Ricky of forest. Nature's wonderful, isn't it? When I'm surrounded by nature, I feel alive like nothing matters. Ricky too, grass whispering, trees talking. Whispering and talking, huh? I like the sounds of nature too. I bet you miss Machna Forest sometimes. Fuhrer is so clever. Fuhrer understands Ricky's talking and feeling. I like the way you speak. When I hear you talk, I get a nice warm feeling inside. Maybe it's magic? Really? Ricky not know why, but Nalpon not usually magic. That's okay, Ricky. Not every question needs an answer. All I mean is, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Not change Ricky? That mean Ricky good. As long as you keep cheering everyone up, you certainly are. Leave it to Ricky. Ricky's job is to make friends feel bestest ever. Come on, you big ball of fun. Let's see if you can make everyone laugh. Ricky ready, Fuhrer? Okay, where's mean old Rhine? I make him into happy hom-hom. Alright, and with that done, that is the last of the, well, kind of side quests that I can kind of take care of right now with Colony 6. So I think it is time for me to head through all the events that we went through before, through Mechonis Core. So I'm just going to warp back to the spot where I have to start all that, which would be the Shrine Transporter. And I will start taking care of this off screen, and I will meet you on the other side of all the events of Mechonis Core, to the same spot that we were before, so that we don't miss any of the cutscenes. Basically, once we defend Colony 6 and we get the full party back, that is where I will meet you. I will try to see if there is some stuff with Colony 6 in those scenes. So maybe I'll show off a couple of those scenes if there is something to show off. But that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. I've been ballerscuba. I've been joined, as always, by my reconstruction squad of Fuhrer, Shulk, and Charla. Ryan Dunban, Ricky, and Melia have been along with us, though I don't think Melia was a part of this at all. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.